This is an approximately 5-year-old, 4.5, 5-year-old Lenovo IdeaPad 320 laptop. And some time ago, I did a video on replacing the screen here. And I'll put a card to the video up here so that you can see that video in case you've got the same laptop. Since then, this laptop has really been used hard, mostly by my kids. So you'll see this thing's gone. The audio doesn't work properly anymore. Sometimes it doesn't boot. But now the battery's failed. And so you can see here, power. The battery's failed. But I'm just not ready to give this thing up yet. So I went on Amazon and I bought myself this battery here. Let's see if it's any good. See if it works, but I'm going to do a swap out on it. I've never done a swap out of battery on this laptop before, but as with all my videos, I film as I do the work and then I share my experience. So if you want to replace a battery in your Lenovo IdeaPad 320, this is how I do it. The first thing that I'm doing is I'm flipping it over, and then I'm going to take all these screws out here in sequence. I'm going to work all the way around the side. This one here is for the spindle, for the DVD drive. And that one there might be for the keyboard, but it might also be for the back case. So I'm going to take that one out as well. So I'll start with that, and then I'll see you guys in a second. And all I want to say is thank you, Lenovo, for making all these screws the same size. All right, now I'm flipping the laptop over. I'm just looking along the case here to see where there's a good place to start. And I think that's going to be back here, right over here. See, I can already get my fingernail under here. So I have a little metal tool here that I got when I replaced the LCD screen, and it's just kind of like a part separator. And if you don't have something like this, you can use a guitar pick, or you can even use a clip from a bread bag. So that'll work too. So I'm going to start in the back here, and I'm going to slowly pry this open. And I'm going to see if I can do this with putting down my camera. And then use two hands. Oh, there you go. See? There we go. You can kind of see how I'm doing this. So I'm going to just kind of work my way around the whole case like this. So I've opened up the screen and flattened it. I'm just going to go around here like this. It's just kind of popping out for me. I wonder if I've had this case apart before and don't remember it. I know my arm's in the way there, guys. Let me go this way here. There. There. Let's have a look here. There. And then I'm going to go around the back here as well. That I might have to do with a closed lid. Yeah. Okay, so on this laptop, does the case come off the bottom? Let's see here. Maybe I'll take the spindle out. So can you guys see what I'm doing here? I'll take the DVD drive out. There we go. Now if I can, there, and now the case comes right out. Oh, I have had this apart. I put an SSD in here. Huh, why didn't I remember doing that? Okay, so now here's the battery. So I can see I've got one screw there where it's attached. Is that the only one? That looks like the only one where it's, oh, there's right here's the other one. There it's attached. And then this ribbon here. Now before I get too far into this, I'm just going to compare to make sure that the battery's the same. So I'm going to line up the battery over top here. and confirm it is in fact the same battery. These screws I'm going to put on this side so I don't mix them up. Okay, and that should be enough to release the battery pack as such. And now this over here, it's just a matter of getting the little black piece up here. I gotta pause the video, I don't want to wreck my laptop. Okay, so I got it loose. All I did was use this here and very gently at the edges, just kind of give it a little tug, and then because it's a non-old battery anyway, I just gave it a yank and that came out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to seat my new battery here, make sure it's seated correctly. So make sure that the holes line up like this, that hole lines up, that hole lines up, and this one lines up as well. Okay, and now I am going to get this ribbon and seat the battery. Just like that. So the battery's seated. I'm going to put these screws back in here. Okay, I'm going to take my case, the housing, I'm going to just place it over top for now. I'm not going to tighten it down yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to power it up to make sure that this battery works. Just by me moving it around, some of the clips are already going to be going into place. All right, you can see some of the dust came out of the keyboard. All right, let's see here. And does it light up? I have a power light. There it is. Perfect. All right, so now let's reverse the order and I'm gonna turn this off. Come on, there. Close this. So I'm gonna reverse the order. I'm gonna get these clips all down. Kind of go around here and make sure it's all seated. And then we'll go and put the screws in. Done. All right. Slide our DVD drive back in. And you have successfully replaced the battery in your Lenovo 320 IdeaPad with an Amazon battery. That costs a fraction of what the new battery costs from Lenovo. So if this video helped, give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe. You'll never know what you find. And happy surfing on your laptop that's now mobile again because you can run off battery.